Hi, this is Weekly Reflections, not so weekly. I see the last one I did was May 1st, and this is June 1st. So, I have a reflection here to share with you right now. Maybe the last one before we move, because we're down to 2 weeks. So, you can't tell, but there's not much furniture left in my office. I still have this plant. So anyway, I call this, and within the chaos I am found. It's been a whole month, as I said, since I connected with everyone through my once weekly reflections that isn't weekly anymore. And in a joking way, I could say, because I've had no time to reflect with all the chaos and uprooting disruption in my life. But in fact, that's not actually true. I have done more reflecting in this past month than I have for a very, very, very long time. And I think it's because so many emotions, so many feelings, so much chaos is shifting that as the emotions come up, and it's my training too, I am trained to reflect into them, to move into them, to go through them, to find that still, beautiful, blissful place inside of me. So I've almost been in constant boot camp training to go more and more and more to that place, to go more into the chaos, not into the chaos, but the feelings of the chaos, and allow them to take me back to that space, to that beautiful space we all know and love inside of us. And my joke here is, thank God I found the directions to this space on my journey, because Google Maps would be no help at all, right? Not at all. So the only way to learn how to get there, to practice how to get there, and to know how to get there often is to embrace the chaos around you, because it is, after all, your creation, and let it take you to the bliss. So, it struck me a few weeks ago when my dear, dear friend Jelaila Starr, who we've been colleagues and good friends and soul sisters, and we've moved through a lot of our own in and outs in our friendship, but always connected in our hearts. And she does a weekly blog. Jelaila publishes the NibiruanCouncil.com as her website. And she did a great blog a couple weeks ago called 5D is Here Now. And when I read that, it got me thinking, I really do have something to share with you guys. I'm not too busy to do it, but it took me another 2 weeks to formulate what she awakened in me as to what's awakened in myself. So here's what she said. I'm just taking a few brief quotes out of it, but you can go to NibiruanCouncil.com. The 5D is Here Now. I do have an active link in my email portion. We've been told that we are moving up to the level 5D, and the chaos we are going through is part of the process. Many believe that when we get there, we will experience utopia, or the quintessential heaven on earth. But is it possible that we've been looking through a lens of outdated 3D dimensional beliefs? This led to another epiphany. There isn't going to be some big official announcement that we are now on 5D. Instead, it will be the understanding that we are creating it now, bit by bit, as we embrace each experience in the 5D consciousness aspects of our individual lives. So not only is the world rocking and rolling, but of course we also are rocking and rolling. So following this thread, I was realizing the 5D journey really isn't about arriving anywhere, of course, just like ascension. It's not about arriving anywhere. Instead, it's about shifting our consciousness through each experience and feeling and finding that bliss that journey awakens within each of us, if we're willing to go into that still, empty space. As I reflect, I am literally emptying myself of everything, almost all our belongings, certainly all our furniture, So many memories we've gone through. We've lived here 18 years. I've lived in Iowa 27 years. And we're not even going to a permanent place. We're just going somewhere to start a new life in Florida. And it's truly a purging and an emptiness. And so you can imagine it's just like when you're kind of when you're sick to your stomach in the bathroom, right? And bringing up everything. Only not really like that, because a lot of the things I'm bringing up are absolutely wonderful. So I guess what I'm getting at here is that with each emotion, as I follow its thread, I move into the bliss. The bliss that's there in a breath. The bliss that's there when I hug a friend. The bliss that's there when I see how we have let go of everything to make so much space for whatever's coming next. The bliss that comes from realizing how courageous and brave I am and Mark and I are. The bliss that comes from the magic of the unknown. We're so used to being assured of everything, so used to knowing we're safe, so used to know everything's laid out for us. And of course, ultimately, that's really never the case, right? So I guess the message I want to leave you with today as I leave Iowa is that some threads of thought and awareness are there to help you through the chaos. The chaos is a part of your own creating, and shifting the realities and amplify and insisting that you go on the journey is catching the magic. It's catching the universes and galaxies within your very being. And that goes with you wherever you are. So when you take the journey, be brave, be courageous, step into the chaos, allow the feelings to take you home to that place where you truly know I am that I am. Coming to you for the last time from Iowa. See you again sometime in Florida. Please stay in touch. I love hearing from you. Take care of who you are. Bye now.